It's not only a decent matchup into a tank as, wait.
Pantheon support?
It has to be, right?
Yes.
Oh my god, Pantheon Sejuani is insane because jump onto someone. The free autos you do afterwards immediately proc permafrost, so Keem needs to be careful.
Yeah, let's see whether he's going to survive. This is 3 versus 1. I don't think he's looking too hot in this one, and down will Keen go. First blood over to the Rex Science spell.
Has his Prio in mid, roaming up towards top.
As well comes out immediately, and they're looking to hold them in position. Duro gets into the shape splitter, but there's a seismic shove. Viper picks it up, and it's 2-0 for HLE. Jovi just cares about winning. So let's see whether they can actually start doing that, because so far they're down about 1,000 gold. HLE trying to get some grubs here, as it is going to be first one taken away by Peanut. Standing in the back of the pit, wondering whether they want to fight for this or not, as you've got Zeka rotating over the flash forward from Delight. He gets the stun, the seismic shove on her too, as Zeka is put in the prison, but he does not care about it. Canyon trying to get himself out of there as Viper's still at full health, and Ruler finally will show up as we're going to fight towards the bottom side at the same time. This last crab should belong to HLE. As you can see, Ruler getting himself out of there, and in the meantime, this battle's still happening here on the bottom side. Keen and Zeus just utilizing all of that region and their kit to be okay. That's a... What? The arcade ship? That was insanity here from Duro, as his clone goes down, but he survives. Be some feats well and truly on the way for HLE. One more kill, one more objective, and they will be able to upgrade their shoes. And that is going to be coming in right now. So be looking at that one to see whether HLE can get
picked
those
off. And if they can get a 5-5 with Wukong and Nico, I think they're in a good spot. I don't think they're going to get that, though.
Yeah, Zeus making his way right into the back of the pit here as Shelly down to about 2/3 health. Gen.G don't find too much joy with the True Shot Barrage, and it's a lot of jockeying for position. Delight in a good one of those, as we can see. But he flashes for it. He knew that they were coming, as Canyon gets himself out of there. Glacial Prison not quite getting too much done here, as Zeus is going to have to tunnel his way out. Shelly had reset, but it looks like Gen.G have claimed control of the area.
And there you see, the trigger pull doesn't work, and Hanwha Life need to either let this go or look for a re-engage.
Well, let's see what they can actually make work here as Zeka goes in, puts the wall down, gets out of there pretty quickly, as we do have the Rift Herald going over to Gen.G, and now they're looking for Zeka in the back of the pit. He didn't want to use the flashes. Now Canyon could be in a bit of trouble. Viper flashes away, but it's Zeka that's in trouble. Keen gets his revenge as he takes down 2. This Aatrox just burst to life at 16 minutes into the game, and Gen.G, I don't think they really cared about this whole Pantheon support.
The hesitation for Hanwha Life, because again, I think their comp stands or falls by the first second of the fight. They used their...
considered so good, and that fight was a great demonstration of Gen.G's patience and execution. The fact that they happily conceded, as, hang on, HLE are looking for a counterplay of their own as they set the sights on the Keen. I don't think this is an easy dive.
Yeah, this Sundered Sky item is pretty good, as we do see everyone making their way down. Diving in Aatrox has been hard, but with all of your friends, you can take him down.
Okay, you got Aatrox. Look at top lane, though.
No, don't look at top lane.
Look at mid lane.
Don't look at top lane.
No, I think they should.
Yeah, no, you're right. The play was, they did manage to do what they wanted to do. Unfortunately, the fallout is kind of insane, as this is an inner turret falling down, and the outer in the mid lane as well, which some would argue is even more important, as now Canyon has found Delight. Lots of damage as the double cyclone does come on in, and Ruler is there to back up the Monkey. Canyon being really active here in this mid-game.
Actually, nicely done there by Canyon. They will get the Hanwha Life with that play being extended towards top, get a inner turret themselves, which means that gold still ends up basically at the same place where it begun at the whole start of the play. But mid lane turret is such a crucial objective as Ruler.
In the Ruler spot here in the mid lane, will get knocked up. There's the permafrost, and that is the chain CC that we were talking about. They pick up their prize, and HLE...
This Artican setup as the fog of war is dark and scary, and HLE have to respect it.
Yeah, and there's a lot more of it now with all of these structures hitting the ground. As Zeus looking for Chovy here, but he just walks his way out. There's the ulti to start this one up, but the ult from Peanut is not going to put Chovy in prison. He will get pushed out of the way as there's the flash forward. They get the knockup. There's the permafrost, and I guess you don't need to hit your R button if you've got a whole...
Respect Peanut's initiation range. It opens up the Artican, and this gold lead that Gen.G had built is slowly whittling away.
Not to mention the fact that HLE can now catch up in petals, because they were getting destroyed on that front as well. So that number will be able to even out as this game goes.
It's quite dark for the side of HLE as they look to approach, but there's the TP.
Yeah. Nico searching up. You can see Zeus looking to get on top of Chovy one more time. This dragon down to about 4.5k as Peanut goes in, finds the Glacial Prison. This time, but the Bot Blossom is too good! As Duro will be able to even get the kill on his opposite number. HLE falling down left and right, and it's Keen once again on an onslaught. And Viper Live Esports, he will be the last one to go down, and it's a triple for Ruler.
I'm normally not one for premonitions, but that... Come on now, he's playing into double Sundered Sky, and there's an Aatrox on the enemy team, so that one's a no-brainer.
Glacial Prison goes down, but the Cyclone hits 3! The wall comes in from Zeka, but is he too late as Peanut is just getting himself the heck out of there? You can see Zeus, he's getting very low, and now Keen is looming on HLE, but they hold them at bay. HLE, they have to get out, but at least all of them manage to. Duro moving in, pretending to be Ruler, as we can see, as they get full vision of this Baron. It's going down pretty quickly as Zeka will make his way over. Teleport in from Keen as well. Let's see whether they can take this Baron, because this could be a difficult team fight. True Shot Barrage goes through Peanut, locks down the Baron. Delight is so incredibly low, but he had the shield for so long. They get rid of him, but can HLE keep themselves alive? Viper cannot, and Gen.G will get the punish, but they keep
Use this Baron to help them get Prio over mid lane. The TP is going to come through from Zeus as well. Gen.G, though, in position on the river as Canyon hyper-aggressively tries to push Peanut out.
Not going to quite work out here, as he's not doing all that much damage, but Hex Gates going to be able to get the monkey behind this Dragon Pit.
The position is so awkward. Bot wave is being pushed in favor of Gen.G. All of the vision is being denied. HLE are trying to find any purchase or any avenue into this river right now.
Utilizing the Tremor Sense quite effectively here as Zeus goes underground, senses what's going on. They clear out the way, but it looks like the Dragon is going to be started. Zeka gets himself over. Let's see whether Peanut can do it again. The Pop Blossom comes through, lands on top 4, and Delight once again goes down instantly. It's a trade of supports as now Ruler is free hitting the Realm Walk just to zone Zeka away. They do manage to get 2 though, and there is the root. They get the knock up. Chovy goes down. Ruler is still standing though, and it's a triple for Viper. He wants to pick up that quadra kill, but mainly they're just happy they won the fight. Zeka gets back in, and with a full health bar, I think they should be able to get rid of Ruler here, or at least push him away.
And the last time, Hanwha Live get the objective, pay dearly. This time, Gen.G get the objective, but they pay dearly as still 30 seconds. This mid lane turret about to fall.
This time round, HLE didn't commit everything into trying to force the fight. Their positioning, playing the front to back, worked much more favorably for them, but they're spending a lot of time on the map. The respawns are coming through. They need to get back to base.
When is Ruler going to feel fear?
In that fight, the start, him getting a double knockup meant that Aatrox can be such a nuisance in the fight if you have to use your cooldowns on other members, but he actually went down to like 30 HP, so he didn't get to play the big drain tank, as we're still going!
Yeah, Peanut going in, looking for more pop-ups, and once again, it's 4! True Shot Barrage there as they try and keep Ruler out of the fight, but now he's in there. Zeus at full health though, as Peanut going down so incredibly low, and Viper getting so much damage in the fight. Keen finds the angle, but Peanut has the Winter's Wrath, and now it's Zeus going down, Viper at 100, and Ruler will not be stopped. Looking for it, he flashes forward, and it's a double for the Ezreal, as once again he's left standing. So far here at Worlds was the quintessential Viper's gonna do it game, and 8-4-4, this guy has been the linchpin for this team. I think if they're going to do it, it's going to be with him, as Chovy just walks his way out of there.
Oh, and if he dies there, that's from Keen.
Yeah, vision absolutely everywhere here for Gen.G as Duro makes his presence known. Keen spotted with the Tremor Senses. Canyon tries to get in there, but he just blast cones his way out. Keen has also found the knock-up onto Zeus. It could have been the mistake as he throws down the ulti. They look for a bit more, but it's Ruler that's dominating. And now it's a 4v5 in Gen.G's favor, and they're looking for a Baron themselves. HLE, they do not want to let this go, but I think they might even have to, as Canyon goes in, seismic shove. Not gonna quite find it as Duro finds another Pop Blossom onto everyone that was left, and then it's mopped up by the Aatrox.
The wombo combo is beautiful from Gen.G as they hunt down the retreating HLE members. Canyon, the smite of the team, doesn't even care about being in the Baron pit. That wasn't their objective. They wanted to win the fight, and they want to win game 1.
And it's the fact that the turn on Canyon doesn't work out. That blast cone saves his life. Zeus, as a result, is in an awkward spot because they don't trade 1 for 1. The entirety of Hanwha was trying to take down the top laner. and it doesn't end up working, and now Hanwha Live, just like that, that might be game one!
Yep, Peanut's back was stopped this entire time. Nexus turrets now lie in ruins. As this, he's trying to protect it, but it does not work. First Nexus is claimed by Gen.G. But man, that was a banger.